everyone has learned to hate about omega-3s, we've eliminated all of them. So that's the most important thing to recognize without even contemplating the benefits. We have a product that causes no problems at all.
And Andrew, one of the things I always find fascinating, and it's kind of an eye-opener for those folks that have been taking different omega products, yours, they are not from a synthetic form. Can you explain what that means?
Well, even though products will say it contains fish oil in them, that fish oil has been processed and it's become a different form of fatty acid.
Right.
We know what makes omega-3s beneficial are the omega-3 fatty acids.
Right.
But what happens with a typical omega-3 product, they've turned those fatty acids into something called an ethyl ester. It's less bioavailable, meaning it's less beneficial, it's less active in your body, it's less well absorbed in your body, and also when your body uses those ethyl esters, it liberates a small amount of ethanol. That's alcohol. And as I've always said, if I'm going to liberate a small amount of alcohol in my body, I should know about it because I'm drinking a glass of wine or something, not because I'm taking a vitamin. So, but no one, again, unless you really understand the fine print. And that's not even something that's disclosed on labels. So even though most of the omega-3s in stores are ethyl esters, you won't find that word ethyl ester on the label at all.
Well, Andrew, I know that your monthly special obviously is going to be the best pricing until next year to get the Omega product into customers' homes tonight. I'd love for you to try it and experience it. It is a phenomenal deal on a product that has so many benefits, as Andrew always talks about, brain and eye and, of course, heart health. I want to show you, to Andrew's point, oh, my gosh, only 4 minutes left on this. The regular Omega products that you find in the store can be up to twice the size. And that, Andrew, alone puts a lot of people off, doesn't it?
Oh, no, the typical product is about twice the size. And that typical product contains about 60% or really 40% less omega-3. So ours delivers more in a smaller capsule that won't upset your stomach, that delivers the Mother Nature's form of omega-3s, not what some industrial manufacturers selected. So there's really only one way to do it correctly. And a lot of folks talk about krill oil as being a better form of fish oil. And krill are these small creatures that marine mammals, things like whales, consume to survive. And we have a krill oil product, and krill oil is much more expensive than omega-3 fish oil, and I'm actually considering eliminating our krill oil product just because of sustainability reasons, environmental reasons, that fish oil that we deliver is sustainably harvested. I'm not confident that krill oil can be sustainably harvested. So a lot of folks who are very healthy but also consider the planet consume krill oil, and I'm not confident that krill oil can be consumed in a fashion that isn't damaging to marine life, that isn't damaging to our environment.
Well, I would love to welcome any, as we celebrate 41 years. I mean, Andrew, you've been on HSN for how many years now?
22 years.
Oh my God, and then at QVC before that, correct?
5.5 years. So I've been doing this for 27.5 years.
Oh, well, it's testament to you, though, and your dedication and passion. And I always tell Andrew that, you know, when I meet people and people say, well, what should I look out for in HSN? Andrew is at the top of the list. I know there's a lot of folks who are absolutely dedicated to Andrew's products and believe in the difference it makes in their lives. If you have never tried Andrew's products before, you need to look at the numbers for just a second, because a lot of us are very skeptical about anything we see, and we have a right to be. But look, numbers don't lie. 2,700. Most products on HSN have 10, 20, 30 reviews. 2,700 reviews, 5 stars. Andrew, I'll read 2 quick reviews, if I may. And
sure.
Also, a quick heads up to anybody watching. We are going to do an awesome pre-sale sneak peek. It's only a few minutes of the most reordered fan favorite of all time, Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails. It's about 10 minutes away. But here's what people have to say about Andrew's Omega. The best omega ever. I can't go without this product and can't say enough about how Andrew's Maximum Essential Omega-3 has helped my joint discomfort plus overall health. If you've not tried this product, don't hesitate. I'm sensitive to just about everything and have not had any problems with Andrew's Omega-3. I'm now on my third bottle, each being a 1-year supply of these capsules. That's from Annie. Next, it's Mac in California, the best. Pure, potent and contaminant-free. Hallelujah. I've been taking fish oil for years, and this is hands down the best quality I've ever taken. I started taking these to combat dry eyes. They, along with blackcurrant and astaxanthin, have been effective in freeing me from it. And if you take the time to compare what's actually in these with other popular products, this is the clear winner. And Andrew, you'll love this. The last line that Max put is, all killer, no filler. It's just everything's a killer ingredient in that. That's brilliant.
And I think what's interesting, that just the 4 products we'll talk about briefly here, I think we're talking about 10,000 reviews, and roughly 90+% of those reviews are positive, and over, I think, close to 85% are 5-star reviews. So that speaks as much as I can speak proudly about my products. I really feel the reviews give everyone sort of an objective, unbiased sense of what these products can do for you.
Well, with that in mind, we're going to keep on going. Next up, our next July monthly special, and it's a fabulous one. For those of you that are looking to help protect the quality of your eyes, your vision, if you suffer or struggle with eye strain or eye fatigue, Andrew's Ultimate Eye Support is another one. I mean, nearly 1,500 5-star reviews. We have great pricing today. Again, free shipping and handling. They are all on FlexPay, especially, of course, the larger sizes. Your 3 FlexPay on the 180 count. The 360 count takes the price from $159.90 to $109.90 and saves $50. Andrew, one of the things that I think, you know, you've been a leader in supplements for over 35 years. One of the things that you must now be seeing as well, no pun intended, is that our eyes are up against it more than they've ever been before.
Well, it's interesting. When I first introduced this product, what we really talked about was UV radiation and sunlight, which is why we always talk about this product most during summer. I used to make a sunscreen product. We'll probably be making sunscreen again in the future, but this is just for the same reasons that sunscreen become important now. This is why a product like this becomes so important in summer, because when we open our eyes, the light comes in, and the most damaging light we all deal with is UV radiation.
Sure.
But to your point, Adam, the way we now live, when we're spending hours every day looking at some kind of electronic device, and that electronic device emanates what? Radiation. So blue light, in fact, most telephones have a setting where you could put the blue light setting on, so it reduces the high energy blue light that could be damaging to our eyes. But just the visual accommodation, the eye strain that these devices require, it underscores the need for really specialized nutrition for a part of our body that we really don't eat with that part of our body in mind. And if we did, we'd be eating an abundance of green leafy vegetables, which provide lutein and zeaxanthin, which are so protective. The lutein and zeaxanthin that we deliver to our body is what is responsible really for the name of the most important part of our eye in terms of image formation, forming the image that we see, and that's the macula part of the retina, the macula lutea. So there's, just as when we talk about omega-3s, our brain is 65% by weight omega-3s. The most concentrated site of lutein and zeaxanthin in the body is the retina and the macular region of the retina. So just if we simply look at the structure of our eye, we understand the critical importance of the ingredients in this formula for protecting our eye.
So when you talk about eye support, this is, and I often ask you this, Andrew, is there an age where you shouldn't be taking it? You know, if I'm 74 years old, is it worth my while taking this product?
I started taking lutein and zeaxanthin as soon as these ingredients were available.
Okay.
I always tried to eat an abundance of green leafy vegetables because I understood their importance. So I've been taking them for about probably 20 to 25 years.
Wow.
Pretty much as long as everyone who follows my products.
Right.
I wish that I had these ingredients available to me when I started my company 39 years ago.
Right.
I wish I started taking these products back when I was a teenager and a kid playing sports and being out in the sun and not wearing sunglasses. I wish. So to your point, most people think you worry about these things when you get older. We get to protect ourselves, so we have sort of more of a savings account against a lifetime of damage when we get older. So yes, we get to see dramatic benefits from a product like this when we're older. But we experience those benefits and when we start as young as we possibly can.
Well, we are now just 3 minutes away from an amazing sneak peek at Andrew's most beloved product of all time, healthy hair, skin, and nails. And we're going to follow that with a sneak peek of marine collagen and a second chance to get the today's special Phytoceramides. There's a lot. This is probably, Andrew, the most wonderful sneak peeks we've ever done on First Friday. There's a little bit of everything. Can I read a couple of reviews real fast?
Sure, I love it.
So these are reviews about Ultimate Eye Support, which we cannot recommend enough. And it's entitled, very simply, Great. I've been taking these for years. I'm 62 and just had my yearly eye doctor appointment. He is always happy, and so am I, that my eyes remain healthy and my prescription stays the same. These are all real reviews. Folks, they are unaltered and unedited always. You can read them all at hsn.com. Next one. Healthy eyes. I've been taking these for a few months now and just saw my eye doctor today, and my eyes look really good inside. I had a case of dry eyes a few months back that was bothering me. I take the Ultimate Eye Support along with several other vitamins of Andrew's. I won't buy junk vitamins for my body. At least I know Andrew Lessman's vitamins are doing some good for my body, and they are all natural. They may cost a little more, but I know I'm getting the best for my body. 5 stars for Andrew Lessman. And maybe, Andrew, it's appropriate that right now I ask you about that, because your journey is one that is a little bit untraditional. You didn't take the easy route. You didn't take the easy way out. You wanted to develop, with no expense spared, not only a solar-powered facility, but you said and demanded from the get-go that all of your vitamins have to be the finest that money can buy, right?
And that's our focus. If there were already good vitamins on the market, there would be no reason for my company to exist.
Right.
My company only exists because I was making vitamins for me, never in a million years thinking I would make vitamins for other people.
Right.
But when I was making them for me, the next thing you know, other people wanted these vitamins, and we started making vitamins for professional athletes and professional teams. And this is back in 1979, 1980. So long before I appeared on QVC, which was back, I guess, in 1991 or 92. Right. So I've been doing this for 39 years. It's something that, in that last review, it said the products cost a little bit more. If you look at what's in my products, if you compare apples to apples, they are a better value than other products.
Right.
And that's even if you don't consider the fact that my products are 100% pure and additive-free, and you won't find any other products in the world that are. So our products are also made with solar energy. We were coming close to having donated almost 1 billion prenatal vitamins to needy mothers all around the U.S., in the 50 states of the U.S. and over 70 countries. So we're socially conscious and environmentally conscious, but most importantly, that gives you insight into how conscientious we are about making the products that we give to you, that they are the best in the world, and value-wise, in many cases, they're less expensive than the things you'll see in a discount store. But if you really consider the value, they then become a tremendous bargain.
Well, it is always a privilege to be a part of these shows with you, Andrew. I wish all companies could be as socially responsible and environmentally responsible. And I think that, you know, whenever we see something like this, we have to jump and shout about it. Our viewers right now are seeing footage about Vitamin Angels. When you order your vitamins, you're putting the best in your body and also giving back. We are wrapping up Ultimate Eye Support and Andrew's incredible omega-3 product, and we are about to give everyone a sneak peek at healthy hair, skin, and nails. Ladies and gentlemen, our phone lines are open. hsn.com is open for Andrew's most beloved and #1 most reordered product of all time, with 2 decades of feedback. It's about feeling good on the outside. It's about looking good on the, feeling good on the inside, rather, looking good on the outside. Your hair, your skin and your nails. I mean, I tried to get the latest number. It's 4,000 plus now, perfect 5-star reviews. Whether you've got thinning hair or brittle nails, whether you are somebody that's really looking to just have a bit more confidence with the way their skin appears, this is a product, Andrew, that I think causes a lot of excitement, because this truly is a see the difference, feel the difference in not so many weeks, right?
Well, it's an exciting product after you use it. I think what the product generally causes before anyone tries it is, what's the word? Skepticism. People, I think they think it's too good to be true.
Right.
But when you look at these thousands upon thousands of reviews, and certainly they're not all perfect, and people have lofty expectations. Sometimes the reviews don't even speak to the product itself, but maybe it was delivered late or something. But we're still talking about almost 80% 5-star reviews for a product that people expect to see and notice a visible difference within 30 days. What we've done for this Today Special, it's something that HSN was kind enough to just agree to the other day, that we extended the money-back guarantee because it's such a great product. And the only reason, in reading the reviews the other day, it came to me, the only reason some people think it didn't work is because they didn't give it enough time.
Right.
So we've now extended the money-back guarantee on the healthy hair, skin, and nails, and the marine collagen peptides we'll speak about in a moment, to 60 days. So it will absolutely, positively have a chance to work for everyone.
Well, Andrew, I'm always thrilled to see this, but I know a lot of your fans and a lot of your customers wait for the day of the Today Special to arrive. Please bear with us. In excess of 650 people are placing orders right now. I'll quickly go over the value. And just to be clear, this is Andrew's Today's Special value. This is the biggest deal of the entire year on Andrew's most beloved product. So clearly, oh, it's over this side. Let me run over this side. Most people, because they take it every day, typically go for the 360 or the 720. These savings are nothing to sniff at. Normally, $125. Today, it's $59.90. Saves you $65. If you go for the 720, normally that's $215. Today is $89.90. That saves you $125. So a huge saving. And Andrew, this product, like I suppose most of your products, has improved with age, hasn't it?
Oh, we've dramatically improved the product. In fact, this is a special one-time formula with 5,000 micrograms of our unique biotin. Our original formula was 500 micrograms. Wow. So 22 years later, it is 10 times more potent. So and 22 years later, it costs less per capsule today, and it's more comprehensive too, than when we introduced it. So if you take one capsule a day, which I suspect half the people who get this product take one capsule a day, they won't need to reorder for 2 years unless they're sharing it with someone. But if you're taking one capsule a day, the product is barely over $3 a month.
That's crazy.
Barely over a dime a day. So not only does it contain ultra-high levels of biotin, which is among the most expensive ingredients we put in any product, but it's one of the most affordable products we make, and it has all of these reviews that you can count on. So it's one of the most exciting bargains that we can offer as a Today's Special when we do this once a year.
I know that, I mean, Colleen Lopez, Amy Morrison, I mean, the Tamara Hooks, the list goes on and on and on. Every single one of us as hosts has enjoyed the benefits of what healthy hair, skin, and nails does. I'll read a couple reviews so you can see what other people are saying at home. And these are, Andrew, these are a lot. People go really to town on this. They have a lot to say. This one says, just wow. I'm a 51-year-old female and was looking for something to try and get my thinning hair growing again, or at the very least to appear thicker as it did in my younger years. I figured I'd give this a try and see if I noticed any results. I am thrilled to say that after 3 months, not only can I not see my scalp anymore on my forehead, but my eyelashes are growing again. My nails are growing, and the appearance of my skin is improving. Andrew, you have a fan for life. I will be back to try others. Thank you. One one last one, exceptional formula. Thank you, Andrew. This is one of the best products I've ever tried for hair, skin, and nail support. I've used numerous other similarly named formulas, yet Andrew's, of course, is the best. Easy on my stomach, yet effective. Andrew, thanks for following your passion and doing the research for us. Keep up the great work. Andrew, how does the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails product compare to others on the market?
Well, typically what you see in the market is you'll see products that deliver biotin, and for years, because biotin has been so expensive, I think folks take shortcuts with biotin, that they don't deliver as much biotin as they profess to deliver, or the biotin, because it's sort of imprisoned in a tablet. When you're dealing with microgram quantities, it needs to be, I think, in an ultrafine powder, so it's going to be soluble enough to deliver its benefits. Plus, biotin, like when we talk about our energy product, when we talk about CoQ10, CoQ10 can't work on its own. Biotin can't work on its own. So we make sure that we deliver the other nutrients that are necessary for biotin to do its work within your body. So we deliver a comprehensive formula, and those comprehensive ingredients deliver the kind of benefits that the reviews reflect. And the reviews reflect that with consistency. And with our special 60-day money-back guarantee, and again, that suggestion from me and HSN agreed to do this, just came from a few reviews where people spoke to that point, saying they tried it before, they didn't notice a difference, and then they decided to try it again, but try it for longer based upon reviews they had read. So I thought that's a great idea to ensure that it works for everyone, and that is to extend the money-back period to 60 days.
To give everybody some perspective, as we celebrate 41 years on HSN, Andrew Lessman's Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails is one of HSN's top 2 or 3 products of all time. Andrew Lessman's products are #1 across our network, and without question, in the 41 years of doing business, we have more positive reviews, more glowing reviews about this than virtually anything else you've ever seen. That's how good it is. That's how well it works. And to give you some idea of how popular it is, we're doing a sneak peek and we're at 10,000 spoken for. We're busy. If you want the larger size, which is of course going to last you, the best value of the year, most folks are choosing that. Andrew, they're making me move along. I think they're scared there won't be enough for later, so I'm going to stop talking about it. Can we talk for a few moments about your other today's special, which I believe is in a week from now or so, one that you've had a lot of people chatting about, and that's marine collagen. Now, when I was reading the reviews, I kept on reading different areas of benefit. People saying their wrinkles around the eyes seemed better. People saying they were more active or their joints feel better. And there's different marine collagen products out there. How did this come to be, and where does this come from, and how does it work?
Well, it's an ingredient that we get our ingredient from Japan, from the best supplier of collagen peptides in the world. And marine collagen is the type of peptides that has the best science, the best research. I'd rather not use bovine cow peptide, marine cow collagen peptides, or porcine pig collagen peptides. I prefer to go to where the original science is, where the best science is, and use marine collagen peptides. And a week from now, 8 days from now, I'll be talking about this today's special, and specifically speaking about science that discusses the benefits of these marine collagen peptides. And what's great about ours, they started off with I don't always make perfect products. The product was great in terms of benefit, but it tasted fishy and it didn't dissolve well. And over the last 10 years since we introduced this, and we were one of the first companies to be talking about marine collagen peptides, unfortunately, they've now become so popular that I suspect in the future there's going to be a dramatic increase in price for collagen peptides everywhere, unfortunately. We've really been able to reduce our price over the last 10 years, but it might be going in the other direction in the future. But it's an ingredient. Collagen is the predominant protein in our body. I call it an integrating protein, in that it's necessary to integrate the structure of our joints, the structure of our skin. So whether we're talking about wrinkles or cellulite or use and comfort of our joints, or even flexibility of our arteries and our veins, we have to be talking out of necessity about collagen. And this ingredient, these marine collagen peptides, have been proven to be well absorbed and then integrated into the tissues in our body that require them.
I mean, you say wrinkles and cellulite, and you know all the girls here in the studio, their eyes and their ears perk up.
Oh, not just girls. We're talking, I've friends, gentlemen, who are just excited about the difference this makes in their skin, as any woman is. So it's not just the women nowadays who are considering the quality of their skin and their appearance, which I think, we don't want to be unnecessarily vain, but I think part of good self-esteem is taking good care of ourselves. And if we take good care of ourselves, we should be able to look our very best and retain as much of the youthful properties of our skin and our joints as possible.
Well, I'm having a glass right now, Andrew. I was showing everybody how quickly and easily it dissolves. Our producer, Steve, of course, honestly raves about this every time we're on the air. He's actually in my ear right now saying he puts it and adds it to his smoothie. I mean, how much would you have, Andrew, on a daily basis? Was it 1 drink per day, for example?
I just have 1 scoop. That's it. If you want to follow the science, actually, you could do half a scoop and you're still benefiting from the science.
Okay.
The way we consider serving size, 1 scoop is 5 grams.
Right.
There's science talking about 2.5 grams. I just read a great study that was talking about 1 gram. So at 5 grams, that's plenty. There's no need to take multiple scoops every day. So at 5 grams, you're getting what you need. The product, when we introduced it, had a fishy taste and wasn't soluble. Now the product dissolves instantly, has absolutely no flavor. So you can mix it in smoothies, you can mix it in water, and it's a pleasure to use. So we've transformed the product based upon the feedback, and it wasn't easy, but now it's better than ever.
You get it here first, folks. It's not a Today Special for another week. We're going to wrap up in a big way. Andrew, I don't think I've ever seen this done before, but I know just a few short weeks ago, you sold out completely of your Phytoceramides Today Special, and I'm thrilled that we're offering it as a Today Special too, to give those folks that did miss out a chance to get one of the most exciting new products in the lineup, and that's Phytoceramides.
Well, phytoceramides, just in a word, it's the way your body retains moisture in tissues. It's the predominant ingredient that does so, whether your body also uses essential fatty acids. It also uses cholesterol to help retain moisture in our skin. And of course, there's only moisture in our skin, not if we're slathering on moisturizers, but if we internally moisturize, if we make sure that we hydrate ourselves. And that's very important to do. Coffee and alcohol really don't count because they're dehydrating in terms of the caffeine and the alcohol they contain. So alcoholic beverages are not considered hydrating. But the only reason we're bringing this back as a Today Special is, unfortunately, we're the manufacturer, but we ran out of material. We couldn't manufacture it quick enough. But we were able to bring enough in, and normally, if we would have sold out late in the afternoon or evening, we wouldn't be doing this. But we started cutting it short in the midnight airing. We reduced that airing, and then in the morning we just could speak about it for a short period of time, and then it was gone later in the day. So we decided to bring it back, and we'll speak about it briefly tomorrow and Sunday, and then the following weekend. Just briefly, for those who weren't able to order it, and I know there were a lot because we heard the complaints, and we listen, we pay attention, so we're able to rush some in. This ingredient comes all the way from France, where the best phytoceramides in the world come from France. So as many of the best beauty products come from France, so that's where we get it from. We had it air freighted in, and we were able to make some capsules in time for these shows.
Well, I'm thrilled that you did, and obviously the pricing is right there. It's fantastic still. $119.90, down from $200, saves you $80 for the 240 caps. To Andrew's point, it is about beautiful, radiant skin, naturally enhancing the skin and the skin's moisture. Beautiful from the inside out. Well, we've done Phytoceramides. We've done marine collagen. We've given everybody a sneak peek at Andrew's most beloved healthy hair, skin, and nails, which is still available right now. And of course, our monthly specials, the omega-3 and the eye support. Andrew, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Oh, my pleasure, Adam. We'll see you really soon.
Thank you, sir. Have a safe trip.
See you.
Bye, Andrew.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for obviously jumping on in. If you did want this healthy hair, skin, and nails and you couldn't get through, try again. You know who else is back this month? Of course, Joy Mangano. Take a look.
Hi, Amy and Adam. Happy First Friday. I'm so excited that I'll see everybody with my Today Special on July 21st. Not one, but 2 leather handbags and a gorgeous shopper tote. We all need those. And even another surprise. So don't spoil the surprise. I'll see you July 21st, Amy and Adam and all of you. Bye.
Well, we are live on First Friday, and I can tell you folks, with our birthday going on right now, we are so excited. Every single day, we are giving away an amazing trip as we celebrate our 41st birthday. So with our giving away a trip every day, people have been tuning in, of course, at 9 p.m. every night to find out who the winner is going to be. Well, we're about to announce it. It's a little bit late, but we're going to tell you who has won. Of course, St. Petersburg, Clearwater area is home to 35 miles of Florida's Gulf Coast with award-winning beaches, a vibrant art scene, and delicious food. Folks, if you are looking, thinking, I need a break, we would love you to come over here.
Who's the winner coming to visit our hometown?
Well, thanks to everyone who's been entering. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Today's winner is you, Robin H. from Maryland. Congratulations. You just won a vacation to our hometown. We're going to, of course, invite you over here, and we can't wait to see you. If you want to visit our beautiful hometown as well, you can enter every day in July for another chance to win. And with our wonderful magazine, if you want to know more about the activities and the events in St. Petersburg, Clearwater area, we have that perfect vacation guide for you. You can order a free copy from us. Just search hometown at hsn.com, and don't forget to enter now for another chance to win. Congratulations again. What a fabulous prize as we turn 41 years old. Amy Morrison, did you see the marine collagen and healthy hair, skin,
you
and
know
nails?
how long I've been on healthy hair, skin, and nails for. Probably.
That's why your hair's so nice.
Probably
thick,
for
full.
15 years. And then I just started the marine collagen. I think it was last year.
Well, you've loved that since we did it.
Oh, there's nothing like it. I mean, that's truly a product you see and feel. Okay.
We'll pop another balloon.
This is the last balloon.
No, I think there's another one. We've got another one.
Got another one? Is this the last balloon?
We've got this and then one more, I think.
That's right.
Do we have
Okay,
a
you
pen?
get to pop it. Here you go. You want me to?
You pop it and I'll grab it.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's... Oh, God.
Oh!
My God, something's going in my eyes. Where did it
did
go?
I get in your eye? I'm so sorry.
No. Where has it gone? Where did it go? Where? Oh, it's here. It's here. Jeez Louise, that was a flyer, Amy.
That's a good one.
Brand new. Oh, we're going to do a sneak peek to Christmas in July.
That's right.
Amy can't wait. She's already running to it.
Can I tell you, my son, can I tell you something? My son already has his Christmas sheets on his bed.
No!
That's
right. Enthusiasm for you right there.
We can't wait. We love Christmas in July here at HSN, as so many of you do. In fact, we love having Alexandra Baker here, who's our home decor expert, bring to us Winter Lane, sold exclusively here at HSN. And we were just talking about slowly getting ready for the holidays, starting a little bit in July, 6 months away from Christmas. So that way when Christmas comes, you have everything that you need. And are these so cute?
These are so cute. You know what? Anytime you have the realistic flames and you have that charming fire glow, the realistic embers that are there, anytime you see that, I just think it's so romantic.
I mean, that's
it's so
real
cozy.
looking.
Isn't that beautiful? I mean, you're just wild about anytime we share with you something that has those smoldering embers, but yet it's cool to the touch. So this is glass, and it also has metal, so it's got the metal walls. It has that lovely little hook so that you can hang this on a shepherd's pole or hang this on a lantern, and then the plastic base. You'll pop in 2C batteries, and it does have a timer. So the timer is 6 hours on, 18 hours off. But this is brought to you by Winter Lane. They are our proprietary brand of beautiful seasonal and holiday decor. So this is a little sneak sneak peek for you.
Darling.
Because we're going to be featuring these on Christmas in July, Wednesday, July 18. But tonight, you're just going to select, do you want the white, do you want the black, red, or bronze? So we have 4 colors, and we're very excited that you have the chance to see a sneak peek with these little lanterns.
Are these, darling, this is metal.
It is metal, yes.
This is, I mean, these are so well made. I can't, and then right there, there's the on-off. The batteries go in here. It takes 2
2C batteries.
2C batteries.
Yes.
But look at the realistic look of that flame. You know, maybe instead of lighting candles for the ambiance, you have a couple of these on the mantle. How beautiful would that be? Maybe you have a couple of these in your bedroom. I mean, they really are darling. I've never seen anything like them. Never. We have 2,500 for the entire year, and that's it.
And that's it. We won't be able to get
that.
more. So we're so happy that you get to have that sneak peek. And I know you might be thinking, I know Amy and I, we were talking about this. I know you feel like that is the fire that is going on outside. That is the heat that you're feeling right now. But now is the time. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to bring some items in during Christmas in July, before fall harvest, before the temperature changes, and then you have these items to place on your kitchen counter, on a sideboard, as Amy mentioned, on the mantle, but anywhere you just want to have that cozy, charming, realistic, smoldering embers look. Cool to the touch, glass and plastic, and just, you could just place this on a shelf in your room or somewhere in your home, and it's just going to give you that nice, warm,
or even in your
cozy
bathroom,
feeling.
instead of lighting a candle.
Right.
You know, in the evening time, you know, or you've got a night light on, you have this out because it's only on for 6 hours, and then it turns itself off for 18 hours. So you have that realistic flame look. You can have these maybe hanging on the outside of the mantle if you want to, or put this in, you know, your children's bedroom. It's very soothing and calming. It helps you fall asleep. It's very relaxing.
It's very relaxing, it's very romantic. I could imagine this, for example, in white, or maybe even with a little red if you want to put that on your patio, but how calming that would be. You're having a little glass of wine or enjoying a little hot toddy later in the year. This is something that once they're gone, they're gone.
Later in the year, hot toddies are now.
Hot toddies are now, right? But once they're gone, they're gone. So a sneak peek just for you, just as an example of what we're sharing with you with Winter Lane. Winter Lane is always charming, traditional, and whimsy, and really some rare things that are exclusively made for us here at HSN.
Okay, and the length on this are actually some sizes. 6 1/4 in length, 5 1/2 in width, and it stands 10 1/4 inches in height.
10 1/4 inches tall, so it's a nice size. It's not too big, it's not too large, just the right size, and very lightweight. I don't even think it weighs a pound.
No.
So if you have a shepherd's hook, or if you have lanterns in your yard and you would like to place this, now, not in your yard. I want this to be over a covered porch, okay? So maybe on the lanai or the patio or a patio table. If you're entertaining, now is the time. And one last thing for my crafters. If you love to work with ribbon and you want to put a little bit of holly, or you want to add some holly and some of the leaves, some of the greenery with a beautiful bow. Can you imagine putting a lovely bow here, or even on the block, or the white, any of them, and putting a lovely bow with the holly there? That would be so nice.
Darling?
That would be really, really pretty. So have fun, be creative.
Right, with the garland going on top. Oh, I think that would be, I'm envisioning all the things I could do, like in my back buffet, or I know my son would love to have the red in his room. I mean, there's just something magical about seeing the flickering of that light. Maybe we'll turn the lights down just a little bit low so you can see the lights that this gives off.
So you can see that it's smoldering. It has the look of the smoldering embers, but it's completely cool to the touch. So, oh, that's so pretty. You see that? The flames, it's a very realistic look. That is gorgeous.
Awesome?
It is awesome. I'm telling you, I just love it.
How darling this is, and it's $12.
And you love it.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna show it, just dimming the lights a little bit so you can see this gives a beautiful ambiance, just like candles would. I mean, that looks like you put a little tiny fire inside a gorgeous lantern. That's exactly what it looks like. You're just choosing your color, so we've got it in the white, the red, the bronze, the black. Don't forget, on the 18th of this month, we have our Christmas in July special. These may not make it. We were able to give a quick little presentation tonight. We only have about 2 more minutes or sell out. So you just choose white, bronze, red, or the black. And this is, this is metal, it's not plastic. So the red and the bronze will be the first to sell out, but I just want to stress, this is metal. This is not plastic to look like metal, so the quality's there.
Yeah, the metal is there. It is a glass frame. It has a plastic base, and that's it, and that's where the batteries will go. You can work with the timer if you would like to, 6 hours on, 18 hours off. just from Winter Lane. So charming, so elegant. I love that it's just so simple and clean and lovely.
It is, and you get it here first at HSN. So start thinking about Christmas. We know it's July. Guess what? It's 6 months away till Christmas. Don't panic come October, November. We've got the best gifts available for you right now. So just choose your color. You're seeing them first here for First Friday. But the fun continues because I know Adam is standing by. We've got one more balloon we got to pop.
Are we popping another balloon?
I guess so.
I think.
Oh, you're back.
Just checking my microphone.
Oh, was your microphone
We're gonna
on?
pop one more.
Okay. We're gonna be popping one more balloon over there. But again, it is something very special. We've got one more item for our First Friday. This is our big birthday month here at HSN.
And save the date, July 18, Wednesday, July 18. Join us for Christmas in July.
Oh, wait till you see the
Big
specials
day.
that we have. But again, you may not see this in your color. So bronze and red are the most popular. There it is in the black and the white. I love your tip of tying the bows on them.
Yeah, the little ribbon, really zhuzh it up a little bit.
The ribbon, oh, wouldn't that be darling? Place these in guest bathrooms or place this in the corner of the bathroom with a couple, you know, maybe 2 or 3 of them by each other. How beautiful would that be? At the end of a hallway, you know, maybe when people walk up to your front door, you have a couple of these by your front door. I mean, it's charming, it's unique, and today we've got it available for you. Birthday price, we took $5 off, and it's on 2 interest-free credit card payments. So again, over 280 of these now ordered. Again, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
We'll see you on the 18th.
Very nice being here. Thank you.
On the 18th, these are gorgeous. But yes, we do have one more balloon we're gonna be popping.
Amy, have you noticed how cool and refreshing it is in the studio?
Freezing. I've been saying to everybody, turn the air down, turn the air down. They're like, it's the DeLonghi Today Special.
That today's special is
Freezing.
unbelievable. If you're hot, you know, the temperature of the map is like 100 and something degrees in Montana.
Well, it's -30 here in our studio. It's that cold.
It's refreshing, and it makes it, because you know, you toss and turn at night when it's hot and sweaty. It's horrible, Amy.
I know, there's nothing worse than sleeping hot at night, right? And then you wake up groggy and miserable. No sense in going ahead and cooling the whole house. Let's really get our bedrooms cold. They say the optimal temperature to sleep is at 69 degrees, so you get perfect sleep.
But beauty sleep, maybe.
Dude, I'm telling you. I set it to 69. I go to bed in sweatpants at night, but I can breathe better, and I'm supposedly getting the best night's sleep. All right.
We're nearly 6,000 sold. Make sure you order yours. It's a brand launch from DeLonghi. One more balloon, Amy?
One more balloon, okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, no, make sure it doesn't hit you in the eye this time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, yay! Where'd it go?
Oh, right here.
Let me get it for you. I get it. No, don't you. Now we both bent down to do it.
Did you hear those knees? I need to take my glucosamine
So do
chondroitin.
I.
I'm telling you, I'm a little low on that. Okay. Brand new and exclusive colors.
Woohoo!
The DeLonghi.
Nope,
Not DeLonghi.
We did that one.
We did that one already.
This one.
RC.
The clue's
so
there.
you know what? Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
So, so my son dropped that Apple kind of one. And the screen,
That's an
just to fix it, was $200.
Oh, you could put a whole new tablet.
So I need to understand.
Oh, we're going to show you.
So
Amy
can this
Morrison.
do all that? Can it play his little video games?
Can it play his video? It can play everything, Amy.
Can it? Okay.
You need to order one of these because you'll never be scared again.
Can he play Fortnite on this, Aaron Berger?
I think he can. You think he can?
Do you know Fortnite?
Never heard of it.
That's
What
a
is
new one to me,
Fortnite?
too, to
The
tell you.
game? You don't know the Fortnite game?
She's very up on pop culture.
She's,
The
you're always so
flossing?
hip.
The flossing? What
Is
is
it? Well, I know flossing,
What
yeah.
kind of game are
Okay,
you
that's,
playing?
that's what they do on the Fortnite game. And then he passes out the money and he passes out the popcorn.
I gotta download this. We're gonna download it
Anybody else
in
play
just a minute.
Fortnite? Anybody?
Fortnite. That's it. Well, we'll start playing Fortnite.
And we dropped. We got a little excited over Fortnite, and we dropped it. $200 later. That's it. And I just bought it.
Well,
But you
that's a good day
understand
for a
why
new
she
one.
gets mad about it.
Well, yeah.
If you've had a tablet and you're like Amy and her son and we get too excited playing Fortnite, you drop it and there it is, money down the drain.
I'll teach you to floss.
Oh, please.
At the end of this presentation.
deal?
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
I can't wait for that, Amy Morrison. We're going to end this presentation on this First Friday, the best way we know how, with a look forward to our best buy for the birthday month when it comes to tablets and laptops. This birthday month, like every birthday for the past 41st year, we've always tried to bring to life some killer deals. Today, it's a $233 package that we're offering for $119 with FlexPay. pay, and of course with that free shipping and handling. We're gonna send you exclusive colors your way, from the beautiful black, the blue, which is more of an ink blue, more of a navy. This is gonna be your gorgeous gold. We also have rose gold and a stunning new lavender as well. This has 2 cameras, one on the front, one on the back, and it has a real keyboard. Aaron, why do I make such a big deal about a real keyboard? Because I've seen so many kind of fake keyboards.
Yeah, I know. We've seen the sort of flimsy keyboard, the one that they don't have good, hard, individual keys. You know what? I don't know about you. The first keyboard I bought to fit my tablet, I spent more for my keyboard than you're spending on the whole deal today. And this is what changes the ball game. So the tablet by itself, first of all, I should say, just a quick presentation, so I'll probably only get to kind of give you the information once. I usually like to do it several times. This is RCA. RCA's been in our home for 90 years. It's not just RCA. This is a collaboration between RCA and between Google. Google is the #1 mobile operating system in the world, and this has the Google Android Nougat operating system, which is the latest version. So for example, you see right away, he's doing something that you don't usually do on a tablet. I have hsn.com up over here. I'm scrolling and I'm zooming and all that. Over here, I've got photos, same thing, scrolling, moving, 2 screens, so double tasking, multitasking, but this is what changes everything. When you pop the keyboard on there, watch, I'm gonna turn it upside down. This is the exclusive, it's called a Magna Lock system. So when you pop the tablet onto the docking station, automatically the keyboard works. You don't have to go into your Bluetooth settings and change anything. You don't have to plug anything in from the side. Also should point out, you don't have to individually charge the keyboard.
That's
all
brilliant.
of the charge comes just from the tablet.
That's convenient, and I think for a lot of us who are looking for that laptop tablet experience, whether it's going to be surfing the net or playing games, as Amy was saying, whether it's just having fun, getting some work done, we've got that flexibility. So this is a real keyboard, real touchpad, and you've got a really gorgeous screen. Aaron, I noticed from when you were doing the demonstrations, it's fast. What is powering this?
So quad-core processor built inside. You know, when we talk about our $500, $600, $700 computers that we sell at HSN, right? Quad-core is in fact, you and I sold a great, really nice computer the other day. It was a $400 computer. It was dual-core. This is quad-core. So there's 4 brains, there's 4 engines inside the tablet, as it were, and also a full gigabyte of RAM. So for example, right now, I have the Google Play Store. This is a Google certified tablet. #1 app store in the world, pre-installed on here. You can download more books on the Google Play Store than any other app store in the world.
Excellent.
#1 book store. I've got Google Docs up, I've got a paper up, I've got Maps up. This has GPS built in. So even if you're not online, you can still route with this. Talk about that in a minute. I have Netflix up, I have Facebook. I think I'm at 6 or 7. The user manual that's built in, so I think that's 8. Another Google, that's a Google Home, 9, 10 with photos, 11 with Chrome, with that's hsn.com, I'm streaming there. So about 11 things up and running at one time. No pausing, no waiting, no hesitating, but this is what changes everything when you're ready for this to be your quad-core touchscreen computer on the go. All you do is attach the keyboard. Look at, there's a keypad built in. That's something you almost never see. And on the side, not just 32 gigabytes, which is really important. RCA is our #1 selling tablet brand at HSN. The 32 gigabyte is the #1 selling version. On the side, you have ports, even an expandable memory card slot, Adam. That changes everything because you never run out of room on the tablet.
It can grow with you.
That's exactly right.
It's loaded with features that RCA are bringing to us for our 41st birthday. They always go the extra mile. And for this year, they really said, okay, let's deliver the most capacity, most storage, best speed we've ever done on a larger screen, because we want a vibrant HD screen. We want to be able to watch our movies on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime, but I want to be able to travel with this. I might be getting on an airplane, visiting friends and family. I might be giving this to sons or daughters to, you know, have some fun with. It's $119 and it includes brilliant extras. Technical support is included for a whole year. So if you've got questions, comments, if there's something you want to know how to do, we have paid for premium technical support, and right out of the box, you've got some fun apps that you, the kids, the whole family can have a blast with. Aaron, we are so conditioned into thinking, just like Amy said, that you have to spend hundreds and hundreds
You've got to spend $400 to start, right? I mean, I think that's kind of the number a lot of us.
Prove us wrong.
Love to. So, it's excuse me, when you compare this tablet to the other, some of the #1 selling tablets in the country, one of the ways this outplays them is the fact that it does have expandable memory. It's not fixed memory. So that's #1. That means when you want to add more games and more music and more whatever it is, you don't run out of room. You just pop a little memory card inside. That's #1. #2, have you bought a really expensive tablet or phone and tried to talk to it and had it say, I'm so sorry, I can't take your request right now. I'm offline or whatever. Google is the #1 voice operating system it is the #1 mobile operating system. To me, it's the #1 voice recognition anywhere. So if we want to ask something like, we've needed to cool down recently. We don't need to cool down tonight. It really is, I'm always burning up. It is truly cold in this studio because of the DeLonghi. But I'm going to press the little microphone button. Watch this. What's the temperature in Alaska?
It's 80 degrees in Anchorage right now.
This is immediate, right? This is super duper fast. We just had July 4th, a little civics lesson. How about, who was the 36th president of the United States?
Lyndon B. Johnson was the 36th president of the United States.
And his wife was, Adam? Little
Mary.
U.S. civics. Well, close.
Was I?
No, not really. Lady Bird Johnson, but we'll move on from there. Okay, so I could do something like, I like this one. The navigation really is a big part. So I could do something like, navigate to Miami.
All right, Miami. Let's go.
Okay, so here we go. Navigating is going to take us about 4 hours to drive there. One of the reasons I pull this navigation up is I want to point something out. With most tablets, you really can only navigate when you're online. With this tablet, you have some built-in chips at the top that talk to your GPS satellites overhead. So if you download your map before you go, you can still do turn-by-turn directions while you're out and about. And remember, you're not doing turn-by-turn directions on a 4-inch screen or a 7-inch screen, or you're doing it on a full 10-inch screen. So look, it's about 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times the size of a typical cell phone.
It is truly our pleasure to bring you in First Friday the best of birthday. This is the biggest month of the year for HSN. We were the world's first shopping channel. We started 41 years ago, and now the shopping channels in Australia and England and Japan and China and Italy and Russia, the shopping channels everywhere. But we were #1. We were the first. So this month is all about giving back. The biggest deals, the biggest offers. If you're looking for a tablet that can also be a laptop, this is the best offer of the year. We don't even have a Today's Special this year that rivals the price on the screen. For capacity, for speed, for performance and everything, it is our best. Let me give you a quick update on colors. #1 choice is going to be that rose gold. A lot of folks ordering that. We have gold. This is the brand new launch of the lavender. We have blue down here, and we have black as well. If you'd like to ask us a question about it, you can always do so by interacting with us on our Facebook live stream, because we are streaming on HSN's Facebook page. For some reason, I'm logged in as Amy Morrison, so I'll answer your questions, masquerading as Amy tonight. So we'll keep going for as long as we have. I think there's only 9 or 10 minutes left. Don't forget we have our premium technical support included with this offer, because we love you. But Aaron, I have a challenge for you.
Yes, sir, bring it on.
I bet one of the reasons why Amy was tempted to buy that $500 tablet was because of the quality of the screen. Yeah. How does this screen compare?
That's what we're always drawn to, what it looks like, right? And I will point out what you guys were just saying. We've never done a full year of technical support with the RCA tablet, our #1 selling tablet before, so that is a big deal. To the point of the screen, Adam, a lot of companies save money by bringing you a subpar screen. So this is your new tablet. There we go. I'm trying to just get it out of the glare there. This is your new tablet. This was a tablet we sold a couple years ago. It was a very nice tablet, $199 tablet. They're both high definition, not all high definition is created equal. Right. That's what we've got to be really, really clear about here. So yours is what's called high definition in plane switching. Come look at your television for a minute. This tablet was high definition, but it's not high definition IPS, in plane switching. So there's a huge difference, not only in the color quality and intensity and value and all of those sort of things, but when you look from the side, ready? Take a quick look from the side.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
So your tablet, if your kids are sitting in the back seat of the car playing a game together while you're taking a road trip, or you and your husband are watching a movie together, you have this in the gym and you can't get the exact right angle on the treadmill or whatever, doesn't matter. You can see your tablet from about 167 degrees, where a typical high definition tablet that isn't in plane switching, which most of them, many of them are not. Your iPads and your really expensive ones are, of course. you're going to, with an in-plane switching screen, you're gonna have a much better field of view from all sides.
I'm excited for you to get this home. I'll tell you, RCA do a great job with the build, the quality.
Really...
Even we talked about the keyboard right at the start because it's a quality keyboard. What I mean by that is it's not flimsy. It's an individually tiled keypad, so it's nice to type, it's nice to write, it's nice to create on this. And of course you have your touchpad. Lots of folks have been applying for our HSN credit card today, and I don't blame you. Throughout the birthday month, we upped the ante from $10 to $25. If you apply for the HSN credit card right now and you get approved, you can take another $25 off the purchase price. So if you've got a birthday coming up or a special occasion or somebody's going to college, university, or maybe you're fed up of sharing that one computer at home, this gives you your flexibility and freedom. And what I love, Aaron, is that, you know, you talk about selling the dream. This you can take with you places.
Because one of the nice things is it forms its own hard shell case when you close it. In fact, I want to show you one other sort of cool thing about that case and the way it folds and that sort of thing. So taking a look here, that's live streaming hsn.com, by the way. You know, with a lot of computers and tablets, when you live stream, you have to wait or it buffers or it slows up. This behaves beautifully. I mean, you can see the live streaming for yourself. Now, one thing I want to point out, this is what we call tent mode. Because of the build of this, which Adam was mentioning just a few moments ago, you're really able to do some creative things, like have that in tent mode, or then you can go right from your tent mode to what we call your tablet mode, or your computer mode, your PC mode. So there's lots of different ways that you can use it. Where I'm pointing, that just flew in down there, you guys see that? That's called the G-Hold tablet holder. I'll just show you quickly. I'm with our new lavender color, which has been so popular, I'm holding the purple G-Hold. It's nice because with a tablet that's this big, you know, it can kind of become a lap device, a two-handed device when it's a 10-inch tablet. When you have the G-Hold, you can hold it in one hand, and you can use the other hand to type away or do whatever it is you want. In fact, taking a quick look overhead, I'm not gonna type at all, I'm gonna talk. Do you see where it says tap to speak? Watch this. This is how easy it is to talk to your tablet instead of typing on your tablet, period. Now, we include a really nice full-size keyboard, so you can type all of you want. But for kids going back to school, for lectures, for you keeping up with email, writing a book, whatever it is, you can see that talking to this tablet is incredibly simple, is incredibly smooth. It really is just an easier way to do things, period. There you go, full paragraph, Adam. Not one sentence, not one word, but you got a full paragraph there.
I mean, that's remarkable when you look at that. That is the, I mean, Aaron was talking normal pace, normal speed. He wasn't slow and deliberate with his words. I mean, he just grabbed everything. So it becomes your new assistant. Remember, you're gonna be able to download all of these apps from the Google Play Store. So it might be banking online, it might be playing games, it might be, you know, choosing restaurants, booking a vacation. You can do it all with this. Don't be surprised when you see the reviews for $119.95. It's our biggest value ever on a full-size, full-power tablet with more memory and more speed than ever before. Aaron's done every single demonstration live for us tonight. Nothing was pre-taped or pre-recorded. And Aaron, you do that on purpose, right? To prove to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I want you guys to see this working live. I want you to see us live streaming. I just have one moment to do my last presentation, and that is, while the screen looks great on the 10-inch high-definition in-plane switching screen, this does something called screen mirroring as well. So you can take whatever's on your screen, whether you're watching Facebook or Netflix or HSN Live, whatever it is, and you can throw it to any TV, any smart TV, any Wi-Fi TV. So it kind of takes that somewhat insular experience of having a tablet and makes it into a family experience. It's another upgrade, Adam, that's built in, just like the keyboard is built in, just like the expandable memory, the front and rear facing cameras, the quad core, and on and on and on. All
you need to do is choose which color you'd like. Down front, we have our brand new blue. It's a darker blue than before. It's more like a London blue topaz color. Really gorgeous, sleek and distinctive, luxurious. This is gonna be your sleek executive black. Then you've got your new lavender. This is such a happy color. It's almost like a jewel tone, very pretty. This is your rose gold that everybody falls in love with and goes gaga for. And then of course you've got your classic gold. We're going for gold with this one. Aaron, just very fast, the app pack that's included.
Yeah.
What's special about that?
Some really nice things. The biggest thing is a full year of services included.
Right.
So that's the first thing you'll see is Total Tech Premium, and then History Vault and Sudoku, and just some really other nice fun games, fun productivity software. And I'll tell you what, when you have a keyboard on your tablet, your productivity goes through the roof. It's like having a computer, but the ease of a tablet.
Because it's made to have fun with, because it is a tablet.
Touch screen, playing games.
But one of the things just to bear in mind is that it just pulls off. Yeah. You don't need to link it together or cable it together. It's brilliant. It is a 2-in-1.
It's good stuff, yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
I'll leave that there. Always a pleasure. I like your shirt.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Okay, I'm going this way, everybody. Amy Morrison, it's over.
I can't believe that 3 hours flew by so fast.
Well, we had Debbie My green boxes in the rainbow colors.
We had the Aura, brand new stir fry, slow cooker, pizza maker, rice maker, all of that brand new today's special.
Nurse Jamie.
Nurse Jamie, Beauty Bioscience. But first, are you ready to floss?
Oh gosh, are we gonna floss? How would you
So
floss?
for those of you that watch or play Fortnite, or if you have any small children at home, you know what I'm talking about, and you have heard that Fortnite music go way too long this
Fortnite
time.
music.
Fortnite, you would love it. When Oliver gets a little older.
Yeah.
Or Backpack Man.
Backpack Man?
Right? Do you guys know Backpack Man?
I've never heard of this before.
On Nickelodeon, your kids don't watch this? Okay. So you start off.
Yes.
We have to, I need a little room. You're a little close.
Oh, sorry.
What is that?
Is that right? Oh, that's just terrible. From all of us here on First Friday, happy birthday and happy First Friday. We love you. Cheers, Amy. Quick.
Don't forget, tomorrow Beauty Report.
Suzanne's thinking, what's happening there?
Special edition of Beauty Report tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. We have a great day of beauty in store for everybody. But Suzanne Runyon's going to keep you cool as she's flossing.
Floss, Amy, floss. Keep flossing.